Alright, but what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you live with a new vid, and today we have a pretty short one. So, FGC has gone through some tough times. We're almost at the light at the end of the tunnel. Some countries are opening up a bit. Vaccines are on their way. I've actually heard of some locals actually starting up again. So the big talk of the town is, of course, rollback netcode. Since we were all stuck at home, we had no choice but to play with each other, no matter how much it sucks. So, thankfully, we got Guilty Gear Strive, we got KOF, and the newest to the bunch, we got Melty Blood, Type Lumina, and they're all supposed to have rollback. We already tested out Strive with the beta, and it's looking pretty good. So, it's looking alright for netcode with fighting games, and we all gotta thank my man over here. We gotta thank my man Sajam, also known as Jayuna, also known as Brian F, and also known as Ultra David. So that joke is so dead.
Thy glory is unquestionable, thy word is unbreakable, thy wisdom is immense. All hail the God Emperor of FGC. Jayuna Primaris, Brian F Legionarius, Ultra David.
Because of guys like Sajam and also Maximilian Dood, a lot more people start knowing about rollback. Because of Sajam and Maximilian and some other notable FGC heads, we finally have a lot more people knowing what rollback is, and that's always a good sign. But we did have a couple guys, when Guilty Gear Strive came out, I actually noticed a good bit of people on Twitter that were like, man, I don't care if Strive has good netcode, I'm not gonna play a game that's gonna die in 2 months. I'm gonna keep playing Street Fighter because everyone plays on it. And it's like, a lot of people were also like saying straight up, I don't care if it has bad netcode, I'm gonna play this garbage ass game and not play something that has good netcode. So that's like, now I'm not gonna say netcode is everything when it comes to a fighting game, but it's basically everything when it comes to a fighting game. Obviously there's gameplay, there's characters, aesthetics, music, but if you can't really play this online, like what are we doing here? But I got to thinking, I kind of agree with that sentiment. I kind of agree that there's a lot of games out there currently with rollback netcode that I really have no interest in playing. So I'm going to break it down just to see if I really agree. Is rollback everything? Is my man Sajam here a false prophet? Or is it just Twitter people being dumb as usual? First game that I want to say it blew up last year because of the whole quarantine situation, and especially blew up just because it's a very good game, very well made, rollback netcode, got that GGPO, and it has a familiar aesthetic to some, and that's this game right here. Bam! Them's Fighting Herd. So this game, little indie darling, like I said, gameplay, if you like the whole versus style of gameplay, this is your cup of tea. Animations look beautiful, very good looking game, rollback. Its actual lobby system is what Strive tried to do into making like a little 2D lobby where you can like mine for like currency that you can buy colors or something. But here's this one big issue. It looks like My Little Pony. I'm not gonna play a game that looks like My Little Pony. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No matter how good this game is, I see it and I am like appalled. I'm like taken aback how ugly this game looks to me. Now, no offense to any of my bronies or furries out there. You're always welcome here at twitch.tv/thespianlive. Just don't show me your like history. You better not. But anyways, so I know a lot of people do like this game because of the aesthetics, and that's fine, you know, for the brony furry community. But there's a lot that goes into a fighting game, and if it doesn't visually appeal to you, then you're never gonna get hit. You're never gonna get like click to it. You're never gonna vibe with any character, and that's the issue with this game for me. I might try it in the future, but I just don't like looking at it. I'm so sorry. All right, next one. So this is a bit of an older game, but it did had fantastic rollback, had a good story, looked visually great, and had so many collectibles, so many customization options that influenced how MK11 is right now. And it's, bam, Injustice 2. So when this game was coming out, everyone was so hyped. Everyone was on it. I mean, the base roster was pretty good in my opinion, and we have like the different variations and customizations. Like you can make a completely cool looking Batman that doesn't look like anyone else's Batman. You just had to grind for the gear. And DLC was amazing. I mean, you have Hellboy, you got Ninja Turtles, you got Raiden, and a lot of cool redesigns. I especially liked what's his name, Raiden's redesign. I liked how Darkseid ended up looking, because Darkseid's one of my favorite characters of all time. I wasn't really a fan of the whole alien looking Brainiac. I like him as a complete cyborg. And yeah, this game looks so well made. Voice acting's pretty cool. Again, the story, I mean, it's Injustice, it's DC. It's okay, Zinker will edit this out. I don't gotta worry about this no more. Like, it's a good story. However, the big aspect of why I don't want to get into this game, or never got into this game, is the gameplay. Like, I'm okay with zoning. If you zone me out, I'm okay with it. I just have to figure it out. But this game is Zone City. It's Zone World 1-1 in Sonic. It's just zoning after zoning after zoning. Almost every character here is a zoner. And I might sound ignorant right now just because I never got into, but oh boy, Deadshot Day 1. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Deadshot Day 1, I'm not doing anything. And just so many characters in the roster rely on their projectiles the most. I mean, I've already heard the horror stories with Deadshot. I've seen Starfire in action. I've seen Cyborg. I mean, you don't gotta tell me anything about Aquaman. You don't gotta tell me about Aquaman or Captain Cold. I already know. And even with other characters that weren't really zoners, I never really found that character. I'm like, oh man, this is my character. The closest I found was Darkseid, then Red Hood, obviously Batman, that's my favorite DC character. If it was Nightwing instead of this, I don't know, lame Robin, then yeah, but it just never clicked to me. The whole gameplay aspect of it never clicked, and that's just the story I have with NetherRealm. Nothing really clicked. Again, a game that has all the check marks, including its netcode, but I just don't want to get into. And the last one, so this one's a bit controversial, just a bit, but I hope y'all can hear me out. This game has everything going for it. It's got a good tutorial, it's got a good story, good characters, netcode, everything, and best of all, it's fun as hell. Will I play it though? That's yet to be seen, but the game I'm talking about is, bam, Skullgirls. So Skullgirls is probably one of my favorite fighting games to spectate. I've been wanting to get into this game since it came out, like, I believe on the PS3. That's been a while. And I do have it on Steam. I have been able to play it from time to time with my friends. Haven't really net played it, but oh man, do I not want to get into this game. I know it has a good community. I know it has a pretty good tutorial, but oh boy, I've seen plenty of streams online ranking from like super pro players like the Kill Sage to some of the lower end streamers, and yeah, I definitely don't want to learn this. Like the mix-ups, the setups, it's just everything. Like it's that situation where the people that kept playing this game never stopped playing this game. And it's just such a high learning curve. It's one of the things where if you want to get into a fighting game, you need to start at day one. And right now, I think I'm like 1,000 or so days behind day one. So if I get into this game, I'm getting mixed. Like, I'm not winning. I'm not pressing a button. I'm not winning. I'm not even know what's gonna happen in this game. So again, another game where Rollback's here, it's got GGPO, but just trying to get into it and getting to a competent level seems like such a daunting task. And with all these awesome games coming out later this year, it's not looking like Rollback's gonna help me get into Skullgirls. So yeah, that's 3 games that even though it has Rollback, I don't want to get into. Now, does that mean my man Sajam here has deceived us? No, it doesn't really deceive you. It's like, just because a game has Rollback doesn't mean you're forced to play it. Like, it just means that if you do play it, it's gonna run better than Street Fighter, than Tekken 7, than Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I know those are the big 3 games, but there are other games that are going to have rollback. Arc System's already trying to implement a rollback in some of their older games. So just keep an open mind. But obviously you have your preferences. You don't have to play every game with rollback. I know even after this video's uploaded, I might get some comments like, oh, you're missing out. Yeah, but not now. That's one thing I'll say. I won't play these games now, but who knows, maybe later on the line. But as far as me trying to get invested into them, it's likely not gonna happen. But there you go, guys. That's gonna be it for this video. I do want to mention this video was made live on twitch.tv/thespianlive. If you want to check me out there, we have these discussions all the time, and I get to tell you why you're wrong, rollback's good, and you better play Guilty Gear. But I appreciate you giving this video a like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care.